Mm-hmm. Heard some stuff about you earlier today. Now tell me the situation between you, Sasha, and Kiwi.
Actually, there is no situation. Um, what the deal was actually, and what I was trying to explain to everybody is that there is a difference between having fun and making
Uh,
fun.
I don't want to be rude. I'm gonna eat while you're talking. Okay.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Uh,
And actually, Josh Josh wanted to do like a kind of parody thing of it or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I'm like, and somebody asked me, they're like, have you ever had a problem with any of the cranes or anything? And I said, no, not me personally. I said, but Josh has had plenty of problems with them and stuff. Um, but I did apologize for that because after I realized what was done, and it really wasn't that big of a deal, but I just tried to make it to where they understood, or whoever was watching, that there is a big difference between making fun and having fun. And to me, I was having fun. I wasn't making fun, and if they took it that way, I do apologize. Because just because someone else is kind of into it with someone else, doesn't mean that somebody else has to come into it. And I feel like I kind of did. And, but like not to the point to where like that I feel bad about it because, like I said, I was having fun. I wasn't making fun. Um, and that's where that lies. Um, so I don't, I know there's a big mess going on right now. I don't exactly know about, all of it, but, I know about some of it, and it's just like, I'm just like, wow. You know, because I'm not even like an internet streamer or anything like that. I've been live a few times with a few people, and that's about it. But the more I see, I'm just like, I don't think I want to be an internet streamer. I think I even mentioned you a couple of times.
I don't know you.
I know that, and I don't know you either. But I've seen you on. I've heard you on Donna's lives a couple of times, and
Probably.
I
Yeah.
was, yeah, and I was like, I just gotta say, I've been hearing this name Titus a lot, and I was like, every time I've heard, I think he is Dustin's, um, I don't know, his son or like some of his family or something like that. I said, I'm sure.
No. Me and Dustin are not related.
uh, or friends or whatever it is. Josh is higher than a kite. I don't know if he is or not. But anyways, what I was getting back to my point, I was like, I'm digging Titus's voice. I said he every time, which has only been two whole times, that I've heard him talk to Donna, he has been like cool, calm, and collective, and tries to bring peace to situations. Um, like the other night, whenever I don't know, I think Becca and Donna was talking about something about a court thing or something, and like you came up in the box and you was like, "Why don't y'all just talk it out?" And that's what I was saying. I said I heard his voice, and he sounded like he was rational, like he was trying to get things kind of calmed down and everything. And I said, I admire him for that. I said, I don't know him. I said, but I can say I admire him for that. And then someone in my comments said I think that they thought that you were ex-military.
There's no
Um,
such thing as ex-military. We become veterans.
right. Well, yeah, I was married to a man in military, but I'm divorced. So, but anyways, and I told him, I said, well, if he is ex-military or military, I said that's probably most definitely where a lot of his respect comes from, and being able to kind of, you okay?
Coming down,
Oh shoot.
coming down with something. We're like this all day.
Oh no.
No, that's fine. No, continue. Like, I'm paying attention, trying to eat. Then I'm coughing up a storm. I'm listening now. I'll jump
But
in a second.
I was just saying that, if you were military or ex-military, however they wanted to say it, that probably had a lot to do with how calmly that I've heard you talk. The only couple of times that I have, like tonight's the only night that I've ever heard you like be like really, I guess, the roughest I've ever heard you talk. Um, and I was like, oh whoa, oh woo, and I was like, I'm not backpedaling and I'm not kissing ass, whoever is saying that. Y'all don't even know me. Gosh bless. Anyways, whatever, guys.
All right, I want to jump in. All right, so you were the individual. So Josh came to you about Kiwi, Sasha's bird.
Yeah, to do a parody, like a parody thing, I think that's what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so that happened. So you didn't know nothing about the situation prior to that.
No, I had heard that there was a donation thing being put up for uh an animal that was sick that needed to go to the veterinarian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember honestly where I heard it from. Actually, I think it was Donna actually was saying that and saying how do you say the word? Hypocritical.
Hypocritical.
Yes, hypocritical that it was for, and I'm not trying to get nothing started with Donna Kay. I like Donna Kay. Well, I don't really know her, but I watch her some. But I think that's where I heard it at, and that was where the comparison was like coming in. Like she was trying to make the point that, it's hypocritical for one person to do it, and then another person to do it, and then the other person have a problem with it, or something to that order.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So where did so Josh came to you, correct?
Yes.
All right. So Josh is in here right now.
Okay.
What say ye, Josh? Because Josh, so you're saying you weren't doing that out of malice or anything like that. Now you were operating under the assumption that the bird did need medical attention, correct?
Me?
Yes.
That's what I heard, yes.
And you still decided to go on with the what do they call those things?
Parody, I think. It's
No,
a
no,
parody.
there's another term that people use for them.
I don't know other than a parody. Like,
Not a legend. No, not legend.
Josh, what is
It's
it?
something.
Is it a is it a parody what we done, Josh?
Trying to figure out that proper term because it's called something else.
A parody,
No, it's not a skit. No, it's called something else. Oh, dang it. Hold on. I'm trying to. I want to use the proper terminology because I know it's called something. Hold on.
I don't know. A parody is all I can think of. He
No, it's
said
something.
he said Mel did want to go live about the bird. Yes. That's what Josh was it is it called the
No. Mel said that it was your idea, Josh, that you approached her about the whole situation.
I think what he means is whenever it came up when I went live that I said yes I would go
No, the
live
way
about
no, the way I read that is that prior to it, you know, prior to you going live. Now, when you're live, you're already committed to it. Prior
right
to your commitment to going
right
live.
and we talked about it just before we done it is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we both knew that we was going live to do this. Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get the name of that term.
Yes, Josh, it was our idea. It wasn't just one or the other. Is it called a parody, Josh, or what?
No, Josh. She said it was your idea. You approached her with it. So that means when you approach somebody with such a thing, that means the initial idea belonged to you, Joshua.
But I agreed either way.
Yeah, you agreed. Yeah, I
So,
understand that.
it's not on him because I could have said no. So, but we did talk about it beforehand. I own what I do. Um, so I will
No,
take whatever.
it's not called a roast. Christ, this thing is going to irritate me until I figure out the name of it.
Somebody said an impersonation.
No, it's not an impersonation.
Somebody come on, y'all. Josh, what is it called?
No, it's called something. It's when a person goes live and pretends to be you or about a situation or something like that. And it's not called an impersonation. It's not called parody. It's called something else. I heard the term because didders do it or used to do it. It's like, oh, didders is going to do this on you, Titus. And I'm like,
Docs?
no, not doxing. It's
Oh Lord, then I have no idea.
everyone's throwing out terms. It's not improv.
Um,
It's, dang, what's the name of that freaking term?
yes, I see you, Josh. No, we came up with the idea
It's not an
together.
imitation,
Yes.
not a mimic.
Yes, Josh. We came up with the idea together.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, you're gonna have to make that make sense to me because
We did.
You said Josh approached you with it, meaning that what that says to me is he initially had the idea, he came to you about it, and then y'all worked out the details. But the initial idea came from
Right.
Josh.
Right. That's exactly right. We started talking about it and he said, "Mel, you should go live and do a thing with the bird." And I
Now,
said, "Well,
are you known for going live doing things about stuff like this?
pardon?
Are you known for going live and doing things for stuff like this?
Am I known for going live and doing things like this?"
Yeah.
Actually, no, I've never gone live and done anything like this. That was the first time ever, but I have gone live before.
Let me see if I can try. I'm still working out the name of that term. Now, my question to Joshua would be this: why would you go to Melody about it? Why wouldn't you do it yourself, Joshua?
Because we're friends and we talk about a lot of stuff. And is it
But he's actually
mocking? You're
known.
saying mocking.
No, no, it's not. It's not called marketing. No, but he's known for going live. He goes live. He'll go in there and remove what or his article of clothing or whatever case may be for dollars or food stamps or whatever the fuck. But he's known for going live. You're not
Yes,
known for going live, so why would he approach you with this for you to actually go live to initiate something like this? So that's kind of odd to me. You get what I mean? Because you're not known for that.
Uh,
He is, and he can go live anytime he wants. He goes live all the time.
yeah, he does go live all the time, but he's been going live all the time. I mean, he's been going live for like 3 years. Started out doing makeup tutorials and different stuff like this. Um,
Yeah, I was about to say something mean, but no, I'll refrain.
well, I mean, Josh, you guys, Josh is, yeah, because I wanted to. I mean, he said it right there, Josh, because she wanted to. Yes, I
No,
did.
you can't say that, Joshua, because she wanted to, because you approached her with the idea. Then she agreed to it, but you approached her with the idea, not because she wanted to. She didn't approach you. It worked the other way around, Joshua. And it's not just semantics. This is actually important details. You approached her with this,
He
and she's
said,
not known for going live.
when asked, she said she can do it. Yes.
Yes, exactly, Joshua. That's how that played out, Josh. When asked, initially all this stuff started with you. You approached her with it, knowing that she's not known for going live and doing anything of this nature at all. But she agreed with it because she is your friend.
He said yes, and she said, let me do it, meaning her. Yeah, because I had a little stuffed bird. Not really a bird, it's a chicken. It was a chicken is what it was. And whatever it was, I call it a parody because I don't know of any other way to say what it was. But yeah, I mean, I take responsibility for my part. I do. I mean, but he can't tie my hands and make me do anything I don't want to do.
No, that's
So,
true.
you
No
know,
one can.
yeah. So
It's
I'm just
2020. There's no
right,
such thing. Yeah.
right, right. And so, Josh, what? Y'all leave Josh alone about that, please.
No, Josh ain't gonna be left alone about it because you heard his words about it already. See, my
Oh,
thing is, see, this is what I gather about it. Josh knew exactly what he was doing. Josh knew exactly, um, he knew his feelings behind it. He knew his intentions. He knew exactly how he admitted it. I have it live right here. I can play it for you. You can hear his own words. He even lied about that because he was trying to make it sound like it was me, but then he threw the cranes in it and this and this and that and that. I'm like, dude, I wasn't there for that time for that puppy dying. And you're supposed to be addressing me, but you're addressing me, but then you're not addressing me, and you're trying to justify you doing these things. So my issue is, he came to you with this when it was his idea, his intentions. There was a lot of malice behind it.
I'm
That's his
listening.
own words. I can play it for you. You can hear it
I
yourself.
mean, you can play what for me, Titus?
No, ignore the comment section. This always happens. This is why I always oftentimes ignore the comment section, because you try to keep up with the comments. You got
Okay.
1,000 people trying to throw an idea in or opinion in or fact in or whatever the case may be, and it kind of there's always a degradation in our communication between one another whenever that
Okay.
happens. So ignore
Okay.
the comment section.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so what I was saying was, Josh already let his intentions behind that be known. See, you said you didn't do it out of spite, out of malice, or out of any malevolent. There was no malevolence behind you doing that. I don't even know what we call it. There's another term for it with the whole tweet thing, right?
Yes, Tiwi. That's what it was. And what
Yes.
I told everybody, what I said earlier, and I'll repeat myself again, is I said, guys, there's a difference between having fun and making fun. And
Yes. But here's the thing.
I was having fun, and I
Yes.
told Josh this. I was having fun, not making fun.
But
And
but but that.
Even Josh did say that he wasn't, literally he hates it for the bird. Like,
No, see that's the thing. See, that's where the disconnect is happening. See, you were saying you were doing it to it was in fun. There was no malice. There was no malevolence behind what you were doing. But with Joshua, there actually was. He openly stated that this evening. And I can play
Okay,
it back for you to
I
hear
just
his
want
own
to make it
words.
clear that I didn't say that about Josh. I didn't say he done it with malice.
No, he said it himself. That's what I'm saying. He admitted it. He openly admitted that
Oh, okay.
because he tried to say, "Oh, he did all that because I guess they were saying that he was being made fun of when a puppy died, which is patently, which is demonstrably a lie. Because then he tried to throw me in it. I'm like, I wasn't there for that. So
No, I
big
was
time
there
fake
for
news and
I
lies.
was there for that, Titus. I was there for that whole
Hmm.
situation with the puppy.
So
And
anybody was making fun of him, anybody was laughing at him, anybody
it
was doing any of that kind of stuff. But for the cranes, or did you see my name? I'm
I
not talking
never
about
s-
people in the random
I never
comments.
seen I've never seen your name or heard of your name
Hmm.
in the last except for the last maybe week or so.
What about the cranes? Now, were the cranes in there making fun of a puppy that died?
They did give him a hard
No, no,
time.
no, no, no. He said they were making fun of the fact that a puppy died. That's what he. Let me play it back for you, because so you can get a
Well,
better understanding.
making
Because
fun or giving him a hard time and making him feel
nah,
bad
because I'm
about
giving him a
his
hard time, and I'm making him feel bad about it. That's exactly what I'm doing, because he feels nothing for it. He's been doing nothing but making excuses for it and lying about it.
he did try to save that puppy.
No, well,
He really
that's
did.
that's a conversation for another time. But
I
that's
mean,
to be debated. I profusely disagree.
okay, and you're obligated to your opinion just like everyone else is.
Let's address this. Was it this one? Let's play this one.
Okay.
I don't know if it was this one
I
or
see you, Josh, and yes, they did. I know.
because you try to justify it.
No, no, he's not trying to make me justify it. I
No, no,
was
no, no, no,
there.
no,
I
not
seen it.
you. No, no, I'm not
Oh,
saying he's
oh,
trying to
okay,
make you justify it. I'm just saying I'm just going to play back his words for you, and then you can
okay,
explain from there because this is his own words.
okay.
So he can't be like, I'm putting words in his mouth or anybody trying to spin it or this, that, and that. This is his own words. Because, like you said, you did the whole twee thing,
Yes, I
uh,
did.
coming from a place that wasn't from a place of hatred or
No,
malice or
no.
things like that. But from him, he openly stated that's where it came from. It came from that on his end. So I'm thinking that he used you to enact his vengeance upon the Cranes.
Oh,
Well, so let's play what he said about the whole situation, and then he can try to explain from there. Basically, he'll be arguing against his own words.
okay. Because I'm must be confused.
Yeah, let's just. Well, it's like 6 minutes. I'll just play it out. Well, y'all know damn good and well there is video documented proof where I fed her, had a heat lamp for her, like did everything I could to keep her alive. All they trying to do is get a bitch pressed because they mad that karma has come back around and bit them in the ass. Because regardless of what they want to say now, there's people that know that the truth is they made fun of me when I lost Nita. Or Nina, sorry. They made fun of me in the situation. They sure did. And there's people that understand, that remember, and know that to be true. So they're over there trying to push buttons and say they never said that and how. Now, here's the issue with that. I was in this live. This is my live.
Uh
I think
huh.
the only person that was in here was, I think Dustin for a little bit, but Dustin hasn't been around. Dustin got company right now. But the
Yeah,
Cranes wasn't
yeah.
in this
He
conversation or
just
anything like
he
that.
just done
So
that live
we,
maybe like an hour ago or two.
exactly. So me and him was having a conversation while he's trying to throw other people in it. So we need to operate and we need to move forward on that premise. It was a conversation between me and him, and not everybody else unless he's trying to make involved in this whole thing, which they're
Okay,
not involved in this whole
okay.
conversation.
I can't hear you very good.
Oh, Christ. Dang it. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Cranes.
Um,
Oh, I'm just reading some of the comments. Why?
Stop reading the comments. Because they'll just don't read comments. Trust me. It's something I'm learning. Don't read the comments. Because you'll be trying. It's virtually impossible to try to respond and reply back to every person that makes a comment. And some of those comments are not very productive or even a part of the conversation in which you and I are having right now.
Mhm.
So it's always best to. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, he fixed Texas born. I can hear him. If y'all can hear him, I can. I
Okay,
don't know if you can or not.
so let's continue.
Wrong it is for me to make fun that their bird is sick. Well, you know what? Your bird being sick is your motherfucking karma that has come back around on you. Karma comes back around, motherfucker. Karma comes back around. So you laughed at me because I lost an animal that was sick and I cared for. And yep, I sure did laugh at you because you were in the same situation so that I could show you how it felt.
Now, you let the true intentions be known, so we're gonna need to dissect that. Now, first and foremost, no, I wasn't there, so I can't put myself in it. Now, did you witness anybody from the Crane side of the house laughing at Joshua at the fact a puppy died?
On that live or when it actually went down?
At any point.
They done a lot. They laughed. They poked fun at
No, I'm
him.
talking about laughing at the fact a puppy died. I ain't talking about laughing at Joshua, but laughing at the fact a puppy died.
Mm.
You can be honest. I understand. I understand.
I'm
It's gonna
trying to.
make Josh. It's gonna make Josh look like freaking crap, and you're Josh's freaking friend. I understand.
I am Josh's friend, and I love him. And they did give him a hard time,
But
whether or not it was making fun of the puppy dying,
no,
or
it's very
making
important. No,
or
because that's the difference there, Melody. See, that's the big difference. The difference is Josh can give them a hard time about the bird dying, just like they gave Josh a hard time about the puppy dying. But what Josh did specifically was attack the bird. They didn't attack the puppy or the fact that the puppy died. So that's the whole big difference. Now, he said that they laughed at the fact that the puppy died. I could play it back for you. You can hear Josh's own words. I just want to know if that's true. Did you witness anything like that what the Cranes did? I'm not talking about the hard time they gave Josh, but anything specific to dealing with the loss of that puppy.
let me see. This has been like 4 or 5 months ago, probably. I'm gonna say I know that they did. They was making fun of him. Now, whether or not they actually laughed because the dog passed away. Oh, Josh, whatever. Fuck you. If
No,
that's
don't
the
do
way
that,
you
Joshua.
feel, if that's
No,
the way
Josh.
you feel, then fuck you.
See,
You
there go
fucking know
Josh.
me better than that, so motherfuck you, motherfucker. You ain't shit. Yeah, I'll raise your fucking nappy ass. You need to fucking go on somewhere with your fucking ass somewhere. You ain't fucking telling me what to do, bitch. You got that? You fucking got that? I raised your motherfucking punk ass, bitch. You're gonna have motherfucking more respect for me with that, bitch. So fuck you. I hope they fucking give you all the motherfucking shit you can't motherfucking handle then. How about that, bitch? So fuck you, bitch. Take me out of your fucking chat that everybody's telling your fucking business about. How about that, bitch?
For the record, I don't know nothing about that chat.
I don't give a fuck. This is between me and him. Now he made it motherfucking personal.
I don't know why he even did that. Listen, Josh.
He's
I
fucking
understand.
stupid. He's done fucked with the wrong one right now. He's fucked with the wrong motherfucking one right now, bitch. Fuck motherfucking you, Joshua, Vishon, and Kevin Vishon. Fuck you, bitch. I was waiting for you to motherfucking turn on me, whore. Son of a bitch. Fucking motherfucker.
I don't know why he would turn on you. See,
I don't
that's
know.
not.
Because he's fucking stupid. He's fucking bipolar, tripolar, and he needs to get a fucking hold on it because
Hold
I
on. No, no,
raised
no,
this.
no, no. No, no, no. Joshua, she ain't backpedaling or anything like that. She was asked a simple question. Did she witness the craze laughing at the fact that that puppy was dead? Now, if she didn't witness it and she would have said yes, she would have been lying for you. If she didn't witness it and she said no, she'd have been telling the truth. It didn't
And I
freaking matter.
and I didn't even answer. I was trying to think back on 4 or 5 months ago. Is what I was trying to do
Exactly.
because there
She was actually thinking about it, and you just popped off on her. Like,
yeah
dude, she
because
didn't even do anything to you.
I was actually trying to think and be serious because there was so much that fucking went on. I mean, really, there was so much. But if he feels that way, then there's no motherfucking love lost. I can promise you that. Because you know what? He don't fucking do me no motherfucking favors. He ain't no motherfucking superstar to me. He ain't shit. You know what? Apparently he ain't shit to me.
That's fucked up, Josh. You popped
Yeah.
off on her for no freaking reason.
Yeah. I
Like, dude,
know.
she didn't even freaking listen. She didn't agree with you. She didn't even disagree with you. She was in the middle of freaking thinking back on on the events that occurred, so she could respond to it. That's what she was doing, and she needs to be allowed the time to think back on those events. It happened some time ago. There's probably was a number of things that transpired. She needs to take the time to think over all of it to see whether or not what you said was true. She needs that time to think. You didn't even give her that before you freaking popped off on her, dude.
He
It's
don't fucking
bullshit.
care. He don't fucking care. He's pissed right now because y'all got him pressed and he's taking it out on me. That's what it is. But you
I
know
don't even
what? It's all good. It's all good.
I don't even have them. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Joshua. I asked you about the whole puppy thing and so on and so forth a while ago. You blocked all my accounts, and then you try to lie to everybody and act like you didn't know what the hell what I was talking about, and wasn't blocked, and blah 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 blah. I let it go. Why did I let it go then? But I wasn't commenting on you then. But then I found out you were involved in doing something like this. That's why I brought all this stuff back up again. This is by your design, your actions. You know? So it ain't the fact that I'm out here intentionally trying to press you. I'm responding to your actions and your behavior. That's what this is. I'm not targeting you out of nowhere based off of something that you're innocent of, you didn't do.
All I was doing was trying to think back. This has been motherfucking 4 or 5 months ago, and this motherfucker knows that I can't hardly remember what happened motherfucking yesterday, and his bitch ass can't either. So if he can't fucking respect that, then fuck it. Fuck it. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for showing your true motherfucking feelings in front of the fucking world, hunty. How you doing?
The freaking hunty thing.
He's
Yeah,
not. No, he thinks he's had some shit. Oh, he knows this bitch, and he knows he's motherfucking wrong.
yeah, I don't
I,
even know why he would even do that.
I
That's
don't know.
pretty
I don't know
freaking
why he would
foul.
that. I don't know why he would do that either. Because I was really sitting there, honestly, trying to remember. I mean, this is so much happened, Titus. I mean, it was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And for the record, Josh, Titus invited me to his live. I didn't ask to send a request.
That is absolutely correct. I invited her up. It was not the other way around. Asked her a couple of questions and asked her to respond to your comments.
I
I
didn't.
gave her the time. I did not sit back and I'm like, oh, well, you don't remember? Well, guess what? It's not true then. Yada, 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 yada. I didn't do that. But the moment that she needed the time to think back on whether or not your statement was true or not, true or false, you went in and you freaking popped off on her. And you did let your true colors and your true intentions or your true feelings about this woman be known.
Yes, and I roofed the motherfucker. I housed him because his motherfucking parents didn't want him, fucking couldn't stand to be around him. So I took him in and I raised him and made sure he had what he needed and fed him and clothed him and everything for fucking 5 motherfucking years. And he wants to turn on me and listen to them motherfucking bitches over there.
Wow.
His girls. Well, you know what? Fuck you and fuck your girls, bitch. Because you got a mole in the hole and you know who it is. You already said it was Kelly. You already said it was Kelly. So, what? Yeah, and I think it's her too. Yeah, I say what I say and I mean what I say.
No, I don't know Melody. Melody didn't choose any sides. We haven't. Matter of fact, she was in here defending you, Joshua.
I sure the fuck was.
She was defending you the entire time. I just asked her one question about your statement. The reason why I even brought up your statement so she can hear it herself, because she was defending you, and I guess she didn't catch that live or whatnot. So I let her hear it for herself, and she had to go back and she had to recount whether or not what you said was true. But the moment that she needed to take the opportunity to think as she was actively defending you, you took that moment to let your feelings be freaking known. Now, what I deduce from here is you guys got some whole other stuff going on where you probably have done this to her before, back in, who she said, those other bitches, over freaking the woman who raised you. So you guys got history there of you actually doing this to this woman.
Yeah, and it fucking, you know what? I'm woman enough to sit here and say it motherfucking hurts, man. It motherfucking hurts. And what did you say? Yeah, you personally know me and know what I've been through. Yet I come on here and it seems, keyword being seems, you're on his side. Well, you should have been watching it from the beginning, hunty, because no, you're assuming. That's assumptions.
And then what? No, he was in here from the beginning. That's the thing. I can show you the screenshot. He was in here from the beginning.
Well, okay, either or.
So he knew exactly what was said.
Well, then apparently,
and there was no sides being chosen. You were speaking on what you knew to be true.
Yeah.
And that was the exact question. That was it.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna fucking lie. And if I'm gonna say something and I can't remember, and I was really thinking, you know, I was like, gosh, this has been 4 or 5 months ago. I don't even really remember.
That's exactly what you said.
You know, and I didn't say yes or no. I was like, let me think about this, because I couldn't come up with a yes or a no. And I was going to be like, I don't remember.
He just called you a child killer for having an abortion. What? Wait, what is this comment? He just threw an abortion into your face, Mel.
Well, you know what, Josh? Your husband's
No, he didn't. Hold on, no. Let me go back and see that.
Josh, you know what? You're such a punk bitch motherfucker. That's what you are. And you know what? Screen record this and write this down, bitch. Y'all know everything about Kevin's getting ready to come out in the motherfucking wash, bitch. Everybody wants to know your husband so bad. Oh, baby. Oh, you gonna play dirty? Okay, I got you, bitch. I sure the fuck do. And I got all kinds of fucking screen recordings and all kinds of screenshots. Oh, bitch. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, God, you're such a fucking petty ass bitch and fucking
Why would he? No. Listen here. All right. I don't care if you like me, you hate me, whatever, but I'm conservative. You know, I have my own feelings about the whole situation. Why would he even do something like that? Like, dude, that's foul as hell. Like, dude, like, he said, well, since we called the shit out, tell him you're a child killer with that abortion. That's what he said.
I see it. I got a screenshot of it.
Yo, man.
Yeah, he's just like, he just don't even know. Keep talking, Josh. Keep running your dick sucker and keep on. Come on, make yourself relevant. Make yourself relevant, boo-boo.
But this wasn't even about clout or relevance, right? Like, the whole reason for me even doing this live, I was I really wanted food, like legitimately. I wanted food.
Yeah, I've been going between yours and Donna's live because Josh found out some stuff from Donna tonight, I guess, about one of his bitches in his chat is going around telling everybody about Josh's true self and the things that he says about Craig and everybody else on the
I
internet.
don't even know this Craig person. That's what I was trying to tell Donna earlier. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know this Craig person.
So you know, I don't know. I was just catching up on things. Just got off of a motherfucking call with him to be exact, you know, and he's like, I want everybody on a motherfucking group call tomorrow because it's just gonna be fucking me on my page. No admins, no motherfucking nothing. Because they're out there and I know exactly where my Donna K made it fucking clear that somebody out of the chat is motherfucking sending her screenshots and stuff. So good luck with that, boo-boo. Good luck with all that.
I thought him and Donna got along. Weren't they live together?
Oh, hell. 1 minute they're friends and 1 minute they ain't. 1 minute he's talking about her and 1 minute he ain't. I don't know. It just depends on what mood he's in that day. But he thinks that everybody's supposed to bow before him. Oh, bitch. He thinks everybody's supposed to bow before him. He's Mr. Know-It-All. You know what? I didn't know nothing about this motherfucking internet shit until he introduced me to this motherfucking shit. I used to be a good, you know, I was good over here just reading my timeline and this and that and the other, and that's it. He drug me in this shit.
Interesting.
I knew nothing about fucking doxing and hoaxing and all that motherfucking shit before he ever told me a fucking about it. Why don't you tell him about the fucking tax money you stole from me when you claimed my son on your taxes, bitch? Why don't you tell him that?
Oh, Christ.
That you stole my money, bitch. Why don't you tell him that? That's motherfucking fraud.
Ooh.
How about that?
Well, Joshua, that's tit for tat.
Tell
You
him
went in
about
on her.
that. Tell him about this. You took my son's money, bitch. You claimed him on your taxes. Tell him about that.
How long ago was this?
It's been, I still remember it, so not too long.
It couldn't be this year.
I didn't say it was this year, but it wasn't too long ago because I still remember it.
Okay. Oh, Christ.
Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. But you kept the money though, right, Josh? Because you said, "Oh, my mom said you don't need the money because you get child support." Right? Right? Tell the truth, right? And his people said I should be strung out strung up in a tree somewhere for having a nigger baby.
What?
That's what they said about me. Yeah.
Whoa. So you already know I deal with a lot of that racist crap.
Well, my son is biracial. Yeah. But that's what they said. I should be hung up in a tree somewhere for having a nigger baby. And y'all, I'm saying this about my personal life. I'm not saying it toward nobody. But that's, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's some foul stuff. I deal with that on a day-to-day basis with the people out here on the social media freaking nonsense.
Yeah.
It's freaking crazy. Now, oh, Christ. Now, who are these people you keep talking about? Because these got to be people that's close to Josh. So you guys got history here.
We've got a lot of history. Who are
these people? Well, you don't have to name any names. Who are these people you're talking about? Like, these are people in his close circle that's going in on you, trying to divide you two, or what?
Well, this was said some years back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I just let it roll off my back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for all that kind of stuff because I know ain't nobody gonna fucking hang me up by my motherfucking neck. You know what I'm saying? It ain't happening. So you know what? I knew the situation, and I know how narrow-minded them fuckers are. So I just let it. You know what I'm saying?
What did Josh say, and what did Josh do about that?
Josh didn't do anything about it.
You raised the guy. Like, he didn't do anything about. No,
Exactly. His parents told me if I didn't motherfucking come get him, that they would rather see him fucking 6 feet under than have a queer son. And
wow.
I rushed to get him because his daddy was gonna beat him in the motherfucking ground. And I rushed to get him. His dad called me, said, "You better come get the motherfucker." And I went and I fucking got him. So
So
I
how long?
dare you, Josh. I fucking dare you. So
How
talk a
long?
little bit more. Talk a little bit more,
So
bitch.
how long did you raise him for? From like what age to what age?
Oh, you said you took up for me. What age, honey? What, Titus?
Yeah, from what age? From what age? Like, how long did you raise him for?
From 13 to 14. He came and lived with me when he was 13 going on 14. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
then what did he say? He said he claimed he took up for you.
You took up for me, Josh. What did you say? And you know what? It don't even matter because I know how you feel now. It don't even matter. So I know how you feel now because when I was sitting over here trying to think
For,
about something that
but,
happened 5 months ago,
but that don't
you
make any
said "fuck
sense.
you, Mel." You said "fuck you,
But
Mel."
that
Really, Josh?
but that doesn't make any sense. If he took up for you, how did you not know about him taking up for you? If he took up
Whenever
for
he
you,
told me about it, I was like, "Well, I just let it roll off my back. I never asked. I never said nothing else about it. So how could you take up for me?" And I just said that 10 seconds ago.
exactly. That's
I
my
said,
whole thing. Like,
I
you
said,
probably would have heard him be
I let it
vocal with
roll
those
off of
people.
my back. I didn't ask him about it, so I
Does
don't
he
know
still
whether.
affiliate with those people? Does he still talk to those people?
Well, of course.
So how can he talk to? All right, if he took up for you, how can he still affiliate and talk to those people that went all racist on your child and on you? How can
because
he still be associated
because
with
I
them
guess because
after
it's
all that?
his I guess because it's his biological mother and father that didn't want him after they found out about him.
Wait, so they were the ones who said that?
Yes, yes, his mother to be exact. His mother.
Oh,
Or that's
Christ on a
yeah.
cross.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
And you know what, Josh? You because Titus is over here on the clout and you're here
No, I'm
from
not. What are you talking? Oh my, Josh. All right. Let's cut that cloud chasing crap out now. That's this false narrative. For one, this live was started me looking for food. Then Donna came in a box, and then we were talking about this and this and that and that. I was actually went to go get food while I was on live. What are you talking about?
hang on a minute.
I
Let me
don't
what do
care
you mean,
for
Josh?
clout.
Titus was over here clout chasing and you're here from what I heard. You're from what you heard, you see me here, man. So when I go live, you see it, you get a note, you get notified.
Like, so
So
what did
I'm confused now. You heard I was over here?
he didn't hear you were over here? That's not how that works.
He got a fuck. You said he's been here since the first beginning of it.
Yes, because he's been following this live now. That's why, because he's been following it like a hawk. Because he doesn't follow me. He didn't receive a notification. He kept pushing the refresh button. Or he was in here under a sock before he came in here under his reel. So
What
that's just how that works.
What's the tea on Kevin though? Uh, we shall see. To be continued is all
Who's
I can say.
Kevin?
His husband.
Okay, so Kevin's the husband.
Kevin is his husband. Yes, he is. And Josh is married, you guys. He is
Yeah.
married to Kevin. And I swear for Jesus, I can't even believe, you know what? I am in shock right now. I am in shock right now. He knows I'm sick. I have congestive heart failure. Okay, guys?
Oh Christ, really?
I want y'all to hear this, y'all. I have congestive heart failure. Okay? I almost died having my son. Okay? I have very, very bad anxiety and depression. Okay? And I want you to know, motherfucker, Josh, you ain't right. You are not right. I am fucking 46 years old. But you know what, Josh? It's all good. It's okay. I got you. I got you. I've got you. Fuck you. You're always saying how you can lay down and lie. If you take too much of your medicine, your heart can stop. Well, guess what, motherfucker? You don't want to know how that fucking feels. I promise you that. Because I've been through it.
He's on
Okay?
medicine himself?
I'll talk to you about that a different time, Titus. I'm really upset. I am
No, because that's pretty jacked
truly.
up. So if he knows you're going through all that stuff now, I don't want to try to bury this whole
Yeah, he
conversation or
knows.
anything
He
like that.
knows. He knows.
But then he tried to concur with you at some point, trying to say that he could probably be in that situation himself. But yet then he does this to you. That makes no
Well,
freaking sense.
I mean, he just says it all the time. He said it on many lives. It's no secret. Well, I could lay down and my heart could stop beating at any time. Well, you know what, Josh? That goes for anybody, with or without sicknesses. What's right after us just talking? You're the one that said, fuck you, Mel. I didn't say nothing bad towards you at all. He asked me a question and I was thinking. I was
She didn't even get a chance
thinking.
to answer the question.
And you fucking done this.
She didn't even get a chance to even answer the question. Like she didn't.
And I promise I hope you save this live or something, because I was thinking and I was really taking my time trying to answer what you was asking me, because I don't want to lie about anything. I don't. That's why I have to, I was trying to think. I mean, gosh, that's been 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah, and there probably were a lot of events that transpired during that time and after, and you
Yes,
didn't even think that.
there has been a lot that's transpired since then. A whole lot. I mean, my father's, Josh, I ain't even gonna say it, man. These people don't need to know all that, but you know.
And why would he go to your freaking? Why would he talk about your deceased child like that? That's Josh, dude. You're all kinds of foul.
You know what? It's oh wow.
There's somebody right there. Somebody's calling it. They're saying that Josh's gonna want to have one of his stress-induced seizures now, so he can play victim on this after saying and doing all this stuff to you.
I'll go live after this and show you foul. I don't know what you're saying. Do you
Oh, so
even
now he wants to threaten you. Okay.
You know what? I'm not scared of that bitch. I raised that bitch. He's a bitch. I'm not.
I think they're trying to. I think he's trying to call your phone or something. I said foul, like Foul, not foul, foul, Fowl.
So, you
No,
know what? You can say whatever you want to about me, Josh. I don't care. And I'm going to say whatever I want to about you, okay? Okay? Everybody's going to know your husband. Everybody's going to know where he works, bitch. Everything. You want to fucking do it like that? Do it. And watch. Watch.
oh Christ, Josh, you opened this door.
He
You
sure the
can't say nothing
fuck
about it.
did. He
You
sure
can't
the
say
fuck did.
you
Oh, he
can't
sure did.
you can't say nothing about it. She walks her butt right on in.
Sure enough, he did. While I was everybody remember, this is while I was thinking on a question I was asked, because I didn't want to answer it wrong.
Wait, no, prior to that, he was in here. Remember, he was commenting. and I was responding to his comments. Remember? So he
Yeah.
was trying to make it sound like he wasn't here.
Right. Right. Exactly.
So that's Josh, you're lying. And then you went in on her for no apparent reason. She was defending you the entire time.
That'll be between you and him, and do that and watch. Watch what? Watch what? Watch what? You better watch you. It's what the fuck you better do. You better, I don't give a, you know what, Josh? There's nothing, I don't care what you say about me to these folks, what you do or what you say about me to these folks. You're motherfucking, you already know what the deal is. I don't care. I don't have nothing to hide. Nothing. Nothing. But you've got plenty to hide, and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that, bitch. Everybody knows that about you. Everybody knows that about you, boo-boo. Because you're so stupid. Because you're just so fucking stupid. No wonder your fucking parents didn't want you, bitch.
You opened this door, Joshua.
He sure did. Sure did. No wonder your parents didn't want you, hunty. What about that, bitch?
They said Joshua's husband works for a furniture company.
No, he don't work for no fucking furniture company. No, he fucking don't. No, he don't. I know that's what y'all found on the web. Josh done said that and all that.
I have no idea. Like, you can't say, like, you got to take me out of the equation. Like, Josh was trying to put me into the whole laughing at him and the whole dog thing. Like, I wasn't there, Joshua. Everyone knows this. Like I don't know nothing about the husband thing. I wasn't there for that. I don't know nothing about any of that stuff. I don't.
Well, everybody else does, and they want to know so bad. And just like I've told him in conversations that me and him's had before,
Mm-hmm.
I said, if people want to dox me or out me, I don't care. Let them. I don't have nothing to hide, and I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. And Josh knows that as well as I do. I'm just a very simple Kentucky lady that is kind of sick, and I live in my own little tunnel. Yeah, I don't go out much. I don't hardly do anything. So it's just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
But did he threaten you again? Hold on.
Hang on. I just used the bathroom.
I'm
So
telling you, leave. Yeah, I'm telling you, leave my husband out of it, or you'll regret it.
I ain't gonna regret it, bitch. You're gonna why? Josh, tell me why you said that. Tell me why. Tell me why you came for me when I was thinking about something.
Well, hold on. Your husband's a grown ass man. He's alive and well. You didn't leave her deceased child out of it. You didn't leave her deceased child out of it. You went straight there, Joshua. You didn't leave her deceased child out of it. What now? Was your husband's over a freaking deceased child? Sit the fuck down. You leave her deceased child out of it. Come on now. And then you want to freaking threaten her or some bullshit. She was in here actively defending you the entire time. She was just thinking. She didn't even get a chance. Right now, as we currently speak, she did not even get a chance to even respond. I gotta check time. Yeah, I got like 25 minutes left. I'll come right back.